Hey man, say man, you understand me now. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all know what time it is, man. The Neo and Flocka show, bro. This is the Neo and Flocka show. In a real way, you dig. We talking about everything cannabis. Down from the black market, you know what I'm saying? To the legal market. Everything in between, you understand me, man? Like we getting it in, bro. So today's first topic. Man, we appreciate everybody who tapping in. For real, wait, bro. And shout out to all my California folks, man. I ain't gonna do too much, but I'm gonna do a little something. Shout out to my boys in LA, man, off in Imperial, man. Shout out, man. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my people up in Oakland. Yeah, in a for real way. Shout out to my dogs, you know what I'm saying, up in Mendo and Humboldt, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my San Diegoans, man. My San Diego people, y'all tap in, bro. Shout out to Sacramento, bro. Speaking of Sacramento, E. Mizer just like one of our videos. Shout out to Mizer, you know what I'm saying? Whoop. But then it looked like he unliked it. So I don't know what the fuck going on. Like, I'm saying, I fuck with blood. Like,
and we was about to screenshot it with the quickness,
yeah,
and then we came back and it was unliked.
I don't know, bro. I'm a rapper too, so I don't know. I don't know what it might be like. You know what I'm saying?
There's been a lot of people tapping in though, because Joel Santana, he had followed me. I've been seeing a lot of like little underground rappers and stuff like that tapping in, liking, DMing. Why do you think there's just been so much success early on and so much appreciation for what we're doing? Even though you have one side who thinks we're the feds and we're the police and we're snitching, but then you have another side who, like, there was a dude who I went into a FedEx and I was in there real quick. I left and I get a DM and he's like, bro, this got to be a sign for God. I just seen you. And, you know, so it's those type of, they just like really appreciate what we're doing. Yeah. So what do you attribute to all this success? And even from the haters, what is it?
Man, bro, like on some real shit, like you can't block like genuineness, bro. That's what it come down. See, you being yourself, Neil. I'm being myself. Mm-hmm. We put that shit together like differently. A lot of like podcasts, a lot of like speakers on social media. That shit is forced. It's forced relationships. They don't even know how me and you met, bro. Like, see, that's why I say the genuineness. That's why I say, bro. Like I said, Neil, you who you are, I'm who I am, and we're comfortable in them spaces.
Correct.
So that makes it that much easier for us to deliver content that the people want, because it's somebody on the other side of the content who like, damn, I want to say that, but I'm too ashamed. It's a dude right now, bro, in the gang. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a member who, damn, man, I want to stream on Twitch, but the guy's going to think that shit lame. I always been the person who was with the shits and still did what I wanted to do positively. Mm-hmm. Like, I still was the guy who everybody cutting class and getting expelled. I'm not getting expelled, man. It's food at school, women at school, notoriety. I'm learning some shit. Like, what the fuck I want to be in the hood? When I get off of class, I could just go back to the hood. You feel what I'm saying? So I think me and you both thrive in those areas of like, we like to be ourselves, and people are attracted to guys that are themselves, because it's so many people who can't be themselves.
Yeah, just being authentic.
Yeah, it's so many people who really want to be authentic. It's so many people who really want, man, I want to be a painter. But they girl telling them, nah, I don't think your paint's gonna sell. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The
like
haters. It's the haters,
bro. I think we like move in the space of we don't care about the haters. They call you the feds, they call me the feds. Bro, it's to the point to where, like, you know, I'm a receipt holder. Mm-hmm. So like I keep receipts.
Yeah.
I'm the feds, they saying, but I can go and find my paperwork. And then, matter of fact, let's look for it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that, bro, we don't really be giving a fuck about what people saying. We gonna be us.
And the more that y'all comment and hate, you know what that does for the algorithm. It just keeps boosting us up in the algorithm. Whether it's positive, whether it's negative, it's just engagement at the end of the day. And that's what Instagram wants to see. And that's what pushes people's content. When Instagram sees that the content that you post is being engaged upon, they don't care if it's positive, they don't care if it's negative. That gives them the sign that, okay, people like this content, or people feel some type of way about this, so we need to push it to more audience. We need to keep pushing it. So that goes on to say, if you're a hater and you're commenting on our stuff, I mean, we want to thank you because it's helping us.
Like for instance, E. Mize liked it, and I don't know if he unliked it or we
On
just missed
accident,
it
yeah.
too fast, but him liking it popped us in the algorithm more. So I mean, appreciate you, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On Bounty Hunter, please appreciate you. You heard me? But I can share the screen too on my side. Huh? Boom. So for those of y'all who be like, "Oh niggas, the feds," this one of my discovery package. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all who don't know what the discovery package is the documentation revolving your crime that you've been alleged accused of. So listen, state of Louisiana, Judicial District Court, East Baton Rouge Parish. So for those of y'all who don't know, I did a year in prison, bro, in East Baton Rouge Parish. And let me tell you the severity of what they was trying to say that I was implicated in.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to read the first paragraph. Before me, the undersigned authority judge of 19th Judicial District Court for East Baton Rouge Parish, Thomas Warner, deputy. Okay, that cause does not exist. The issuance and warrant authorized in the installation of an electronic tracking device upon the exterior portion of a what? Dodge Charger, color yellow, bearing Louisiana license plate. This is an old license plate, so I don't care. And I don't have this Charger no more. I upgraded to the SRT, bitch. So this is right.
That was a V6 joint.
Yeah, that was the SX.
Oh, the V6 one.
But I had it camouflage. Like I was the first one. Like how Dolph did it. I did the yellow camo though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. I was cutting up really on nigga timing, bro. Tripping. So I just want to let y'all know when y'all say nigga the police and all that shit, bro. I really done been through this shit. They put a tracking device. Now let me read the description. This device uses a global positioning system unit to record the movements of the vehicle. The information is routed through cellular services to secure internet sites that is monitored by the East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Department. The device detects and tracks movement of the vehicle to which the device has been attached to. So basically, I had a tracker on my black ass because our right hand partner told on me about fucking bowls.
Damn.
Okay, the next line I'm gonna read. That cause does not exist, indicating the above description, which is currently used by Trenton. Yeah, so basically they had a track on me, bro. And this was on 10/29/2019. A fine was contacted. So when y'all be saying motherfucker is the police, bro, I really done been through this shit. I really done been through the flame. I'm talking about from the police harassing me, from my right-hand man allegedly saying I was running an operation, and my right-hand man knowingly providing every detail. I done been in situations where I thought somebody was gonna rob me and they turned out to be a CI cook. That was my first charge.
Why were they so on to you?
What it was, bro, my last case that I caught, this the shit that my Cody got caught with. And he flipped on me. Crazy work. We had a spot together and everything. You ain't gotta blurt his name out. I don't give a fuck. Read this right here. This is just for people who trying to say, oh, he the police. On 10/29/2019 at approximately 1500 hour, which is 3:00. If you didn't know, that's military time. A fine was contacted by Officer Jay Barrett with the Baton Rouge Police Department, who advised two suspects identified as Daquan Bellard, that's not me, Trenton Zagwezi, that is me, were to sell a CI an amount of marijuana. Now, what happened was this. The person that's not me was going to sell them to the CI. I didn't have no recollection of what he was going to do. 100%. Like I had my daughter that day and shit. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Through investigation, East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office narcotics agent determined Daquan resides at the residence 13814 Perkins Road. So that spot was in his name. Remember, I've been through shit already, so I don't get spots in my name. Now, yes, because I'm not doing my shit. But then, no. Let's go down to the second line. Daquan was observed exiting the residence, entering a black Audi. Daquan drove the King's Cleaner, arrived at 1607, which is 407, left at 411, returned home, got the call probably from the CI. He went back. Boom. Daquan left the residence and began traveling to Walmart. E. David conducted an investigatory stop of Daquan's vehicle. Upon contacting Daquan, Detective David detected a strong odor of marijuana. Now, this is what I was saying about You have to been through this shit to know what the fuck going on. When police stop you and you got a amount of drugs on it, it's not random, bro. See, this is black and white paperwork. They stopped him, investigator stopped. That means for whatever reason, oh, you were swerved, or your tail light was out, or you sped up. When you got that shit on you, you best believe they're not stopping you for random purposes. Somebody dropped a fucking dime on you. So this is my code. The CI, which was a long time customer, dropped a fucking dime on. Let's keep reading. Of course, the lawman gonna lie and tell you, that, oh, I smell odor, even though you got a triple
just
vacuum.
make up any excuse just
Yeah.
to.
I smell fucking odor, even though it's triple vacuum sealed. Even the dog couldn't smell it, but I smelled it. Strong odor of marijuana emitting from the inside of the vehicle. During the stop, the Corporal E. Davis located approximately 4 ounces. So he caught my Cody with a QP. He read him his rights. He said he understood the point of that the marijuana was his and they had more at the crib. Boom. Fried me. This was what fried me because later that day I was at the crib. They unlocked the fucking door with his house key. Guess who's in the fucking crib? Wow. Flocka Trent, who has a history of selling marijuana. I'm sorry I had to like take a little bit of time on our shit about this Neo, but I just keep saying motherfuckers in the comments like keep saying
With the police.
y'all the feds. So this is a fed conversation. It's a fed conversation if I'm actively flipping fucking bowls. Niggas not actively flipping fucking bowls, man. Correct. I got a legal THCA company in the state of Texas. 2018 Farm Bill, the feds legalized hemp. Under hemp falls CBD and THCA. Fuck niggas. So the shit that I'm talking about, nigga, this shit don't apply to what I'm doing. But because I'm my bad for going off. But
talk your shit.
You feel me? Like, yeah.
No, like and on top, what thing? On top of that, you act like the police don't. These are investigations. So it's like you act like the police don't know everything that you're doing. There's millions of people who've been caught with marijuana and they've done all these things. They know every type of method that you think is secretive, whether you flying it on a plane, whether you trucking it, whether you ship. They know all this information and they may have already been tipped off to you. It's just whether they care or not to actually invest their resources to catching you. Because a lot of y'all in the comments, it's probably been an investigation slid across they table, but they probably see, it's like 2 pounds or 3. They're not wasting their time on that. They're not worried. A lot of y'all are minuscule in this entire industry of cannabis. That's what you have to understand. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So you folks that are talking about, oh yeah, I'm making 5 bands a month for 3 bands a week. Like, bro, in the grand scheme of things, you're a peon, bro. You're an ant. There's publicly traded companies doing billions of dollars in revenue every year, annually. So y'all, like, you guys gotta stop thinking you guys are these big El Chapo trappers and things, because again, this cannabis industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Leeches home.
So this couple of $1,000 you guys are making every week in the grand scheme of things is nothing. Just to keep it realistic, because I know you guys don't look at market sizes and revenues of actual real businesses of publicly traded companies that are in this space. That's what we're trying to portray to you guys. That,
man, these dudes don't even got Robin Hood, bro. These dudes selling all this shit and don't got Robin Hood. I guarantee a bunch of motherfuckers who be in the comments was in that line for them Jordan 5s. Real shit. They was in that line for the Jordan 5s and ain't got nothing in Robin. But I just had to, because I knew I was gonna soon have
I just had to, but keep going. I just had to, get something off my chest.
Boom. Now let's slide up. Okay, so this is what they ran in the crib and found. And they had other shit that they didn't find, but they didn't find other shit in other currencies because I didn't tell. Oh man, in the streets, bro. Listen, bro. You can't tell your left hand what your right hand doing, bro. No matter how close you are with niggas in the streets, bro, it's always creep shit. Let me tell you something. The story that I'm giving y'all on paper, this was my right hand.
It's crazy.
This was my right. I'm talking about this was everything that I wanted in my real little brother, bro. So it was certain shit that I had in place to where he would never know, but he would know. So it was only certain shit that I would tell him and show him So if anything went sour and that particular sentence was repeated, I knew, I only told him this. I didn't tell the other three this or the other two this or her this. I told him this. I tell her this. I tell these two that. So stories can't get scattered. We just gotta address, you know what I'm saying? See, and this is what I be saying about the culture. Like the culture is used to crash out shit. They want me to come on here and show 100 grand cash and 60 bowls. So to validate to them that I'm credible enough to speak on these type of topics. Man, I'm one of the realest trap rappers ever, dog. On a small level, like on an underground level, bro. Like I'm really the hardest underground rappers ever, bro. I probably never get a big deal because I'm too real, bro.
I was just about to say that.
Like I'm too real, I'm too authentic, bro. And I got a college degree, bro. And I went to prison, bro. I survived prison, my nigga, and I survived.
Got a degree.
You know how sturdy you gotta be to do both, bro?
Correct.
So I probably never get the big deal that I deserve because I'm too influential. I'm that nigga who just as real as the nigga who got 10 bodies. And killing 10 black men don't make you real. Because all these niggas got these bodies, they only harm black men. The fuck?
They won't do a damn thing to a white person.
Or Asian. Or Arab.
They won't do a damn, they know better.
But they real because they'll make 10 other black mothers cry. They'll make 10 other black children suffer. So that's why I'm never going to get the flowers that I deserve or the notoriety that I deserve. But all this cap in the comments about I ain't him, boy, I'm really him. Back to nation business. So this is the shit that my right hand they found. So look how the universe works. This is how I say nigga here for a real reason, bro. I went and get a rod because I thought that shit we was being watched by Jack boys. Little weird shit was happening and shit. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to step on something. And at this point, I was in a transitioning of I'm not being violent with my own people no more. And I'm like that now. I'm 100% like non-violence against other black men and women. However, I'm not gonna let you do me. If it's gotta be me or you got to go. But I'm 100% non-violent against my own people, dog.
Self-defense, though. Yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah, like shit. I'm always playing defense, Neil.
Yeah, self-defense. That's a different mentality.
Yeah. So I end up getting a rod, bro. And bro, look, this is how I say God talk to you, dog. The universe speak to you, bro. The Most High speak to you. I'm sitting on the steps. We got a 2-story town. I'm sitting on the steps, bro. And I got that bitch in my hand. And I say, bro, do you really need this? I say, bro, you moving so good to where nobody really even know you're back out here. I'm like, you got clients all over the state. Do you really need this shit? Because at this point, I'm on some shit like, if I gotta serve you with that iron, you're not getting served. That's how I caught my first charge, bro. The dude who I went serve, I thought he was a jack boy. So I was gonna prove to him that, oh, you a jacker? I'm gonna bust you up and leave you right here. Real talk, like, bro, we fucked up in Louisiana. I ain't gonna lie. Like, so
that's how your mentality was back then.
So yeah, and so mind you, I'm 2021. My mentality was, you think you a jacker? I know I'm a smacker, but I'm a trapper. So I'm gonna leave you right here. So I went and served this dude knowingly knowing that he had bad energy, weird vibes, but I was trying to prove something, bro. I was trying to prove, yeah, I fucking got it, nigga. Yeah, I got the fucking pounds, nigga. What you want? Yeah, I know you a grimy nigga, but bitch, I'm gonna get you out of here. And I'm gonna beat the charge. Legal firearm. You try to rob me. Woo woo woo. That's what I'm thinking. I pulled up on dude. Guess what? 6, 7, 8 police pulled up in all kind of unmarked shit, Camaros, Hummers, and everything. Dude was a fucking CI.
Damn.
My first charge ever, dog. First time ever going to prison. First time ever going to jail. And guess what? This was in the streets, and I was enrolled in college, nigga. So this was like the summer after my first 2 semesters of college. I'm getting it on because I come from this shit. But I was getting it on in foreign territory. I was getting it on in Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is very much known for having a lot of rats. I'm new and I'm young. I didn't really know that the dude who I was talking to every day in the gym was a fucking rat. And nobody in the gym really knew my business. All they knew was that he got nice cars, old school cars. Like he got some gangster in him, but he go to college. So nobody suspected that I was wheeling and dealing how I was. So anyway, fast forward to 2019. of the last major charge I caught. So I'm sitting on the steps and I'm just going back down memory lane, and I'm like, what you got this gun for, dog? This already a dirty gun. Do you need this, bitch? You don't need this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I went outside, bro. I went down the street to somebody's house, like a neighbor home, bro. Inside the panel, outside their home, bro. I stuffed the gun inside the panel. Like I pulled the panel and stuffed the gun inside somebody else's crib that night. The next day, my homeboy, my right-hand nigga told on the laws hit the spot. They found his gun legal. He wasn't a felon or nothing. They didn't find mine. I told him that. So listen, we sitting down on the sofa, cuffed up. They bring him back to the house in cuffs. They cuff me to the back. They bring him back to the house, cuffed to the front. I say, man, that shit ain't right. Long story short, I told him I had the rod. It's outside. Guess what the laws do? They go outside to look for it. But I didn't tell him where. That's when I knew. I'm like, damn, this nigga not right. So anyway, long story short, y'all in the comments be talking about we're not thorough, we're not qualified. I see they all be asking, who made them qualified to be able to, nigga, we're qualified. So
I mean, if you think you're more qualified, make your own podcast. Why are you listening to us? That's what I don't understand. If you think you're this qualified, credible person and you got aura and you have charisma and you can entertain people and captivate people, go and make your own podcast and do your own clips. You don't have to watch us.
Bro, they're not gonna do it because they ain't.
You're lazy. People are lazy. People just want to hate on other people and try to bring down other people so they can make themselves feel better about where they're at in their life. Which is not on our level, respectfully. I mean, it's just facts, you know what I mean? And what makes me not the police, even though I don't need to elaborate on it, is I played sports my whole life. And then after that, I started a legal cannabis delivery service. So that whole time, when would I have time to become the police? If I played sports my whole life, all the way through college, and then after I got out of college, I started a legal cannabis delivery service in Oakland, California. How would I have joined the police or whatever, CI or anything like that? And then now I'm here doing a podcast and doing YouTube and things like that. So it's like you guys got to use logic. You know what I mean?
And you know, a part of that is that me and Neo don't have time to tell y'all our whole life story in one episode. So that's why I brought the paperwork to just debunk everything else. So this part of the paperwork, Neo, gonna debunk everything, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
So listen, the date. Oh yeah, this is the case number. If anybody want to go look up my black and white, it's public records. Fuck niggas. Yeah, case number 19-00205289.
Oh, this is fake paperwork. He wrote this up by himself.
Oh my god. Shit. Fuck my dick to tears. Oh. Like so 10/29/2019. Oh my gosh. Wow. The same date I was talking. But anyways, this is gonna debunk it right here though, Neil. And this is the last time I'm expounding on, y'all the feds. After this, y'all can keep saying it. Just tune into the podcast, like, subscribe, and follow my Instagram and follow Neil. Trenton, I'm Flocka Trent. Trenton, Flocka Trent. This is for the Albert Einsteins that we got. You know, we got Albert Einsteins in the chat. El Chapo, Guzman. We got
Big
Meaches. We got the cartel, the Sinaloas. We got Jamaican Mafia. We got the motherfucking super sturdy Albanian.
Now we got the Humboldt people because I posted that video that went viral, and all of a sudden, bro, wait, y'all didn't know about Humboldt? I've been going up there. Now everybody knows about Humboldt.
Wouldn't last in Humboldt. I could pull up a picture right now of me in Humboldt. You know, I told you the guy about that story where they try to lead me down there, and I had to think fast.
Yeah,
I had to think fast, and they almost, Humboldt get real. Yeah. Humboldt get real, and it gets shaded up.
But then now that's a new type of person in the chat, the Humboldt growers.
Yeah, they there. But see,
that's the new unlocked character.
So look about this, y'all the police shit. Okay, I'm gonna read these three paragraphs, and that's a wrap. Trenton, Flocka Trent. So we're gonna say Flocka Trent was advised of his rights per Miranda. You know, Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be. So yeah, they read that bullshit to me. Super sturdy. We read him his rights, which he stated he understood. I'm like, man, I didn't heard that shit before. That's how I was like, man, all right, bro, whatever, bro. I heard it before. What you trying to do? Trenton advised the Nigerian currency was his, but was less than 1,000. So they found buku Nigerian money in my shit. So now they trying to bill it on me like,
oh, you're doing international or something like that.
So yeah, we got a big fish. I'm like, bro, I know. Listen, that's my nationality. You know, I'm American and Nigerian. So Trenton was advised that hold on, let me read it all the way through. Trenton was advised of his rights per Miranda, which he stated he understood. Trenton advised that the Nigerian currency was his, but was less than $1,000. Trenton advised he did not wish to make a statement concerning the drug packaging material that was located inside of his bedroom. Afine notes, the Quan advised Trenton is supplying him with distribution amounts of marijuana. The Quan advised Trenton is making trips out of state in order to facilitate transactions. But it's a fair conversation. Man, I didn't did my fucking time. Listen, bro. And I beat this charge. I ain't beat it. I pleaded to a misdemeanor just because I wanted to get this shit done.
Oh, so this was only a misdemeanor?
No, they had charged me felony charge. I had the bond.
Yeah, but like you got it reduced down to a misdemeanor.
Yeah, and I really could have got it dropped if I'd have made this whole ass nigga take the stand. But see, they was like, just take the misdemeanor, it could be good. And then I took the misdemeanor, then the misdemeanor still end up on your record. So like I couldn't even drive trucks. I got a CDL too. I couldn't even drive trucks because of the misdemeanor of the drug charge. So this is another free game for y'all too. Stop taking them fucking misdemeanor drug charges. If you can beat that shit, nigga, take it to the fucking door. If that shit is only like 6 months to a year, you do half of that shit, take that shit to trial, bro. Because a misdemeanor can fuck you up later down the line. Because the jobs say if you have a current misdemeanor, guess how long current is, bro? 7 years. So I gotta go pay to get this shit expunged.
Yeah.
Crazy work. But let me run it back for you. Trenton advised he did not wish to make a statement concerning the drug packaging material. I told y'all I'm sturdy, bro. A lot of y'all rappers is rats. It's a lot of big rappers who talk about selling a lot of weed, who paperwork and interrogation videos then came out. Hey, man, y'all bumped the fuck out of them. So this ain't no Rollo, I'm gonna make it juicy type shit. I know what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. I'm not gonna go get 10,000 pounds of weed because I know where I'm from, that gonna come with some time. I'm not doing nothing that involves me having to get stretched to where the thought of even being a rat crosses my head. You feel what I'm saying? So when y'all be talking that dumb shit, understand, bro, if Neo don't have receipts, which he do because he's a civilian, I got receipts. Because I do too much, because my whole brand is based on being who you say you are. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. And this is, the rest of the paperwork with the tracking device and shit that they had on my vehicle. So them folks had a tracking device on me for like 30 days, bro. And I found that bitch. I got a video of me finding it, bro. It had a big ass like industrial magnet on it, bro. They had that bitch snapped underneath my wheel wall. And like, I'm wondering, like, I'm sleeping by bitches' houses because now I'm scared to get an apartment because I read in the paperwork I got a track on my shit. My lawyer sent it to me.
Yeah, they have to tell you that. Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm scared to get an apartment. I'm like, they own me, bro. They're gonna try to frame me. And the dude at the time, my right hand, he was a track athlete at LSU. They had just won a state championship. So he was being pressured that if he don't give up shit, he's not gonna graduate. He's not gonna
take a scholarship.
And this nigga cracked.
Damn.
He cracked because it was another shout out to C-Mo. C-Mo was a track athlete too, but he was cold at LSU. All C-Mo people from LA is Crips. C-Mo was fucking with me too. Remember what I said about the right hand not knowing with the left?
Yeah.
So my right hand didn't know what C-Mo was up to. So when the shit hit the fan, he couldn't.
It's nothing he could frame on him. Yeah.
Yeah. All he could say was C-Mo was doing some shit. And allegedly they said a box came with like 14, 15 that was supposed to be for me, that was supposed to allegedly get to C-Mo. And this case is over with, y'all. So whatever.
You already did your time for it.
Yeah. And that alleged box, guess who I told where the box was going to? I told the right hand. So the police was looking for the box. Well, the Chinaman, being the Chinaman, put the wrong house number on the box, bro. The box went next door. Some folks held me in jail for like 8 days because they was waiting on the box, Neil. Because of the right hand telling them, hey, it's another box coming.
Yeah.
We just bust down one,
More
but
evidence.
another one coming.
Yeah, more evidence.
The plug put the wrong address on the box on accident. It went next door neighbor house.
Wow.
I can't make this shit up, dog.
This all allegedly too. Just allegedly.
This all, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Allegedly.
So allegedly they
allegedly
were trying to
for
say
legal
that,
purpose. Yeah.
yeah, allegedly they was trying to say that the box was coming for my conglomerate.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it went to the neighbors.
Allegedly they put a wrong address on there.
Yeah. So the neighbors called it in and they wanted to try to put that with that so bad.
But they could, yeah.
You couldn't.
Mm-hmm. You can't prove it.
Hey, man, like Aaron the plumber said, in a real way. In a real way.
At this time, what was the scale of your operation? How many P's were you moving? Was this at the height of your operation?
I'm going to say, okay, I wasn't doing shit, but for the people who I was watching do shit, they probably was doing like 50 a month.
Man.
Yeah. Like 50 a month, 20 a month, high month 50. And it was flips.
Yeah.
So making 5, no less than scoring 4 or 5 points, the minimum.
Yeah.
Maximum point score is 10. So say off 10 P, you score 4 10 points. And then the other 6, you score 5 points. That's 7. You can got off them 10 in what, 3 days, 4 days?
Mm-hmm.
You made $7K in 4 days profit. Yeah. That's why I say at that time, 2019, and before that, like say probably from 2017 to 2019, 2020, that's when the pandemic turned up. So at the height of what I'm viewing people do, shit. So now it's just like, well, if you got a crew, get 10 P's, 8 P's for the crew. Take me 10, score 10 points on 4 or 5 of them. The rest of that shit is, so that's why I said, like, you don't need to be El Chapo, bro. Mm-hmm. See, now we talked about bust downs for the longest, but now being a middleman of flipping peas, you gotta like, one, have that shit sold before it even come.
Volume.
And you gotta be getting like 100, bro.
Volume.
If you making $100 off 100, you doing good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 100 times 100, that's like
10 bands.
That's 10. So say for instance, you got 100. Say if you got 10 niggas who gonna buy 10. Mm-hmm. Soon as they touch down, within 4 days.
But then what people don't calculate is the more volume, the more liability, the more risk, the more money that is tied up into the deal.
Yeah.
That you could possibly lose to only make 10 bands. Let's say you got 100 and it costs 1,000 each, for round numbers. That's 100 bands. You put up 100 bands to make a 10% return on your investment. That's not, but people don't think about that. You know what I mean?
And that's why I say, like, the flip game, it got to be a trustworthy situation, man. Yeah. That's why I backed away. It wasn't that I fell off or none of that shit. I backed away, one, because I got introduced to that legal side of it. Matter of fact, I need help with my Shopify store, bro. I got my Shopify store. What we were talking about.
If anybody is a Shopify developer,
yeah,
I got some people for you, but shit, you may want to, just explore different options.
Yeah, bro. I need a little help.
I got this question at least 3-4 times, and we never really touched on it. And it's kind of perfect that you mentioned the pandemic. During that time, it was the growers' game. The growers was going crazy, charging 2, 3, 4, 5 bands a pack, depending on the quality. But now it's not the growers' game anymore. Growers are they're struggling to sell. Mm-hmm. If you're a grower, you might get $800 to $1,000 for an indoor bag.
And that bag probably cost
it
them like
maybe cost you, yeah. So to make, and then now you're just sitting on the inventory, so you need to get it off to pay those light bills and pay all your employees and things like that. So the question is, what do growers need to do in 2025 to be successful if you want to be on the growing side of things? Because we always talked about middlemen, we talked about bust downers, but we haven't really touched too much on the grower side, because I have got some questions like, man, I'm a grower. It's just like, what do I need to do? It's so hard just to make any type of real profit.
Growers need to grow the light assistance
to where it could look like indoor.
Yeah, cheap, decent quality, sweet, nose,
candy flavors,
candied, earthy. They need to fuck with the light assistance, man. The light assistance got that look, and it passed that fluff test and that look test and that test. You know what I'm saying?
That's the both worlds, because you getting the actual real sunlight, and then you also getting the LEDs or whatever artificial light as well. So it's kind of like best of both worlds.
I look at the light assistant like a hybrid product, and it's relatively good for middlemen. It's good for the whole clientele base because everybody can eat off the light assistance. Mm-hmm. See, the only thing with the growers, like the growers got to make their money back, and they got bills and they got the lifestyle, but the growers put that shit too high right now in the market. They're not gonna get paid from it, and shit gonna sit. So they gonna lose on it either way. So you might as well hit them with the assistance. You know what I'm saying? Pump them bags out. You know, like 250, 350, whoever feeling, you know what I'm saying, not skittish and want to go up there to the mountains. Reward them folks. You feel me? Like reward them folks who want to go up there to the mountains.
But do you think that makes it a little harder for the people that's buying and selling to the end customer? Because I feel like now, if you tell somebody, oh, this is Depps, they kind of look at you like, people think almost they're too good to smoke Depps and outdoors now.
That they
like
already
everybody wants top shelf. I want that ZA, but they want it for $100 a zip. It's like,
bro, they already smoking it.
If you say, oh, hey, this some Depps, even if it look cool, people are gonna give you that, like, I'm cool, like, you know. So it's like, how do you counteract that?
Man, bro, they already smoking Depps. The ZA that they claim that they smoking is not ZA. The ZA that you are smoking is not. Let me grab the fucking mic. The ZA that you're smoking is not even fucking ZA, my boy. It's some fire ass light Depps. The bubble, it might be light assistant with a little on it. Stop it. And that's why I say, like, motherfuckers got to stop trying to cater to the custo. Because guess what? The custo got to get they fix regardless.
So, say that again. Say that one more time.
Listen, the custo got to get they fix regardless. You dig what I'm saying? So guess what? If you want the ZA, nigga, pay for it, nigga. If you want the ZA queen, pay for it. This is what I have. See, motherfuckers be bending to the custo. No, bro, you been to the market. The market is the market, but the hustler, the retailer controls the market. Same thing with toilet paper. If toilet paper go up $10 a tissue, man, you think I ain't gonna wipe my ass? I'm either gonna take it or I'm gonna spend it.
Y'all niggas like eggs. When them egg prices rise, people
still
gonna complain about it, but them eggs still be sold out at the store.
Come on, man. Listen, bro.
$8, you still buying it.
Still buying, motherfuckers still eating eggs in the morning. $8 egg sandwich. Goddamn. So, like, yeah, bro. So that's how I look at that shit. If you want the best shit, I'll come with the best price. You know, my homegirl always say, man, Flock, you be charging for everything. Yes, because I had to pay for everything. So the growers, I think the growers should focus on the light assistance. If they got a market for the small batches that people come and get them, because they got a market for it. You just got to find, shout out to Angel Reese Fine. You just got to find your market, bro. But I think the growers should go with what the people want. The people want that fire, good looking ass shit. But they can win. I ain't lying, like they can win with the light assistance.
Yeah, I think it just gotta look. It gotta look, smell.
Gotta have that look.
It gotta, yeah.
That look.
But then, so would you approve of people if say you know you got Depps, but it's gonna sell better if you say it's indoor? Or do you approve of that? Which is, I think that's kind of unethical.
It's unethical, but the black market is unethical in itself. Now, if you go into a dispensary, because you know dispensary gonna knock your dick in the dirt. Delivery service, the 3.5 is gonna be 35. Plus the delivery fee is gonna make the 3.5 48.
Plus the taxes too.
You understand me? I know, because guess who has a delivery service? Me, fuck niggas. So it would be unethical for a dispensary to be like, oh, This is
This
indoor,
indoor.
but it's adult. You know, that's some hoe shit. That's some
Yeah.
downright flat out hoe shit. Like,
Yeah. Because
but
you're an actual legitimate business. Yeah.
but the black market, I mean, yeah, this indoor, and I'm selling it to you for a nice price. Fuck it, it's indoor. If the price ain't wrapping you across your head saying it's indoor, then yes. Now, when the price getting outrageous and you like, okay, now you playing on people's top. See, that's how the black market works. Sell me what I'm asking for. Whatever I'm asking for, I'm gonna pay for what I want.
Yeah.
Okay, so you feel what I'm saying? So it's unethical, but in the black market, nothing unethical, bro. Everybody trying to make some money
Or get the best deal.
or get the best deal, brother. But half the people don't know what they smoking, bro. Half the people don't even know what. Like, I don't even want to blow the whistle too much, bro, because they're gonna be like, man, y'all shut up, man. Man,
Nah,
Neil,
we need nah. Keep that's what this show
you
is
feel
about.
me?
We
Like
exposing everything about this industry.
the ash, bro. Like I'm not a smoker, but I've
Mm-hmm.
been noticing something and seeing something. The ash.
Yeah.
I'm leaving it at that. The ash from your blunt, bro. Just peep the
Well, you know,
difference.
the white ash, they've said that even though that is an indicator, that's not there's ways where they can make certain weeds smoke with a white ash, even though it's not clean. And I've heard this from credible sources. You think that, oh, since this is burning white, bro, this is, this weed is legit. Like they have different chemicals and techniques and things to make weed that's not good, like still burn white ash. Every time you think you're one step ahead of the industry or the market, like the industry always going to be one step ahead of the customer or the person that thinks that they know everything. Unless you are the grower or you are hand in hand with the grower, like who's growing your product, all of the chemicals, everything that they're using, all the techniques. It's like you really don't know what you're smoking at the end of the day.
Man.
You don't know if somebody wiped their ass and then started trimming the weed. Like you don't know if it's not a licensed facility, like where there's actual SOPs and different processes and things like that. You don't know who's trimming the weed. You don't know who's when they be showing the bag, the nigga be going all up and touching all the buds and crunching them and then digging. You don't know if he washed his hands and then he went and sold you that.
Bruh.
Like you do not know. If you don't know the grower, you're not buying from no licensed facility that where the product is actually tested and verified from a third party source. Like you don't know what you're smoking, and that's just the harsh reality of the black market.
Like for instance, like with the fertilizers and shit. Some people
Yeah.
use different kind of fertilizers, like me going up to Humboldt and all that shit, like in the Emerald Triangle, in the mountains. I don't think I've been inside Humboldt yet, but I've been like all like around it and shit. I think I might have like made a pass through it. I did what I had needed to do already. So it wasn't no point in me trying to stop but I was at one grow and I seen like massive amounts of chemicals, bro. Like massive amounts. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And like, oh, this makes the plant grow from like 6 weeks. Are you ready? Type
Oh, to
shit.
make it grow faster
Yeah. I'm like,
and
God.
bigger buds and more
Damn, like
yield.
6 weeks, that ain't shit. So I mean, in my mind, I'm like, damn, shit, bring that shit back to Louisiana, Texas, and grow some shit and be ready. But like them growers, bro, that should be like a family trade, bro. It be passed down from generation to generation. Like they really got the fucking that super green thumb. And then another grower I was on had a bunch of chickens, and one of the dudes was like, man, that's the fertilizer, man. They growing that chicken shit
because it gives the plants all the nutrients and stuff like that.
I'm like, so it's a lot of shit that be going into that. It's a lot that you don't know.
Yeah, but like a lot of people, y'all are just on a surface level,
Like
honestly.
it's not like
It gets way deeper, and like even me, who's been in the actual industry since 2018, like it's a lot that I don't know, and I know a lot more than the average person. But as far as like growing and things, I'm still like trying to learn that. I don't know too much about growing. I'm more specialized on the retail side, but the people that be coming in the comments acting like they Mr. Know-It-All and I've been to Humboldt and man, I made millions and this and that. It's like, all right, man, whatever.
I ain't gonna lie, like them growers in Humboldt, they be making a lot too. But there's another thing too, you gotta be careful with just dry going up there. A lot of them dudes are on glass. They on that glass, bro. So you going up there with 20 grand, 10 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand, bro, your ass might not make it back. Because they looking at it like, what are you going to do?
If you're starting out today and you want to get into this game, obviously, I don't think you should just go up to Humboldt like your first. But like, how will like that would just be completely idiotic to the
Hey,
first.
dog.
Like you just trying to start. You got 10, 20 grand and you just trying to find a plug
Bro,
in Humboldt and
I,
go up there.
I swear to
But
God,
like,
one time I was feeling so thirsty, I wanted to do that shit, bro. And I swear to God, that's why I say, bro, the most high
that
fuck with me,
video I
bro.
posted, bro, I know it got like almost 400K views. I know it got a lot of people inspired to like,
Bro,
damn, I gotta find out where Humble's.
bro, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this shit. You can tune into me and Neo, and it's cool and soak up the game. Bro, do not take your ass to Humboldt, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Do not go up there. You're gonna look like a sore fucking thumb. It's gonna be somebody at a store or a hotel or food place or something that's gonna talk to you and try to get you to come
Convince you.
shop, and you're gonna be finessed. Your ass might, bro. They got fucking bears down there. Like, bro, them dudes are like, you'll be gone, bro.
Yeah.
You'll be fucking gone, bro. And I'm trying to tell you, bro, there's a lot of people out there on glass, bro, on meth. See, when a
Yeah.
motherfucker on meth, bro,
They
they
really
will
don't care
unalive.
about nothing else. Yeah.
They will unalive you.
Uh-huh.
So do not go up there trying to just willy-nilly, bro.
Dry,
You gotta know
trying to.
somebody. You gotta know some good folks, bro, to let you get up there. Because first of all, them dudes in Humboldt, them dudes strapped like the Navy. Every kind of gun, grenade, they got it. Bro, I'm serious. They got it. The dudes got motherfucking dogs that take down mountain lions. They got it. Them dudes got motion detected. I didn't slept at Groves, bro. Like on some trying to save bread type shit. I didn't slept in a fucking car at the Groves. I didn't slept at the Migos' house at their side house. Like one Migo brought me to his side bitch house. It was like in Ukiah, and the side bitch house was like in Cloverdale or some shit.
Mhm.
He brought me to the side bitch house just to chill out, relax, and while we get business at his shit. Yeah, bro, like Murder Mountain is not for the weak, bro. I'm telling
Yeah,
you, bro.
because it's these folks' life. This all they know. Like a lot of y'all are halfway in, halfway out. Like you want to be a trapper one day, and then now you want to
Trust
be a
fund baby.
scammer, and then now you want to trace. Like a lot of y'all are just trying to do it to be cool. But you have
That's
to
why
understand these people, this is all they know.
that's
Like what
all
you
they
said,
know.
the growing has been passed down, that their farms and growing techniques and methods all been passed down for generations. This is like a family thing. This is how they make money. This is how they survive. So these folks, they're not playing. They're not playing. It's not like no joke. Like they're not on these folks not on Instagram. And if they are, they probably super low key. You would never know.
And a lot of the
Yeah.
good folks, a lot of the good people that is in Humboldt, that's like really to do real business and work with you, bro. They've been burnt, bro.
So you got to build a relationship.
They've been burnt. They've been burnt bad, bro. Man, I know some dudes, bro, went down there and hit dudes with fake money. I know dudes that didn't really try to go rob down there
Mm-hmm.
and end up going to jail down there in Humboldt. One of the dudes got strung out on glass. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to understand, like, when motherfuckers coming down there, their spider senses is already up. Especially, like, the whole world try to paint African Americans as fucked up. When the truth be told, African American, we really like the most loyal race to other races.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we really the most loyal. Like, we just be painted so fucked up. We not perfect now. Like, don't get me wrong, but like amongst other people, bro, like we the culture, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
feel what I'm saying? Like the people in Humboldt not selling to other people in Humboldt. They need us.
Correct.
But they done been burnt and then went through so many horror stories to where it's like a snake pit. Snake pit got 1,000 snakes in it. 909 of them are non-venomous, but 10 of them are extremely venomous. One strike and you're dead. You gonna take that risk?
Hell no.
Exactly. So that's how they view us in Humboldt. That's how they view outsiders, not just us, outsiders.
Yeah.
So you really gotta know people. That's why I say, bro, I got a relationship that I didn't had in Humboldt 8-9 years, going on 9 years. I never break it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm a shoe plug too. Migo hit me up the other day, man. I need Yeezys and da 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 da. My son, that dude, he even had to pay me. I said, hey, bro, don't trip, bro. Yeah, looked out for me one of them times here. Send him a package, Yeezys, LVs, all that shit. He said, I got it, bro. Thank you, bro. Whenever you need to come down, let me know. But that same Migo, he could tell me stories of people that try to fuck over, but then got over on him. So the Humboldt community, bro, I salute them guys in Humboldt, man, doing their thing and just making a living and continuing what been passed down from generation to generation, bro. I salute the guys who doing good business out there. I salute the guys who every now and then take an outsider like myself and develop and establish a good relationship and share insider tips. See, a lot of insider tips will share with me so I can like speak on, elaborate a lot of things, and a lot of things I'll never speak on that go down that way. But I just want to give a big shout out to Humboldt County, man, Mendocino County and shit like that, bro. Trappers still need y'all, bro. Even
Definitely.
the legal side of it still need, because another thing I found out is that these big corporations, they're going to outsource through them, or they're buying out the small farms
Farms, yeah.
and kind of like hushing them.
Mm-hmm.
And California is expensive, so the money that they're being bought out, that shit only lasts a couple years. So
Buying them for pennies on a dollar.
buying them for pennies on the fucking dollar, man. So
Uh,
to my humble growers, bro, keep outsourcing, man. They got a lot of guys out there like me who still follow the good morals and principles of doing
yeah.
business.
Because at one point, you guys got to understand that Humboldt County was responsible for over 30% of all cannabis in the world. Just that one county.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah.
mm.
Over 30%. So they definitely are a important facet of the culture of what everybody is trying to make money off of in the cannabis industry. What do you think of weed with toys and boxes?
That's super creative. Like, it's dope. I just think about how much I just be like, how much is the package? See, everything is around branding now, bro. So like, you gotta start branding. I ain't gonna lie, like you got to brand, like you like the brand would make.
But you like you don't think it's kind of like cheesy, like toys and cereal
I think
boxes
so.
and things
I
like
think
that?
so because I think that shit making it hot.
Uh-huh.
Because now motherfucker gonna stop you and go through all your shit. Because if we see it, guess who else see it? 12 see the shit too.
Yeah.
So it's like, what you gonna say that you got it in there? Like, oh, it's just they gonna charge you with distribution. You
Uh-huh.
trying to hide what you got, like so you
And it's perfectly packaged and
yeah.
there's
So like
no way you can even fight against it.
your
Yeah.
distribution, like they gonna give you a distribution charge, bro, and now you gotta fight that down to lesser, and then you gotta pay the lawyer more because. So I don't know, man. I just like you said, bro. I'm not really into it. I mean, branding, yes, having a nice
Yeah.
packaging and shit,
Correct.
but people still get it on with the sandwich bag. So, but branding these days is kind of like more the sex appeal is.
Mm-hmm.
Packaging is a good sex appeal. Like you can't go wrong with a good package, bro. Like a good. I think it's overkill with the fucking toys and
Yeah.
DVDs,
Do you
bottles.
think people are getting away from like what the actual product is? Like they focusing more on the packaging and the toy and stuff rather than like making sure that there's actual good weed in there?
Uh,
And or do you think that the customer is more focused on the pet, like they care more about the presentation of what they're receiving rather than the actual product that they're paying
presentation, bro.
for?
I
Hmm.
think the customer love the presentation.
Yeah.
It's human nature, bro. Like you might want your queen at home to cover up when y'all out and about. But you look on
Hmm.
Instagram, them hoes half naked, and you. I like the women half naked on Instagram,
Yeah.
but would I want my chick to be half naked? Hell no.
Probably not. No, we didn't touch on this topic. I think I asked a question and we started talking about something else. But if you was to start today in 2025, like you want to get into this game, what are some steps that you could take?
If I was to start today on a black market or
The
legal
black
market,
market side, yeah.
if I was to start today,
Or is it even worth it?
the risk to reward. Mm,
Because I'm asking that because I know this podcast is inspiring probably a lot of people who've never even thought about the cannabis industry. So I feel like we should give out a disclaimer. If you were to do it, like what are some steps that you should take? Because there's probably a lot of people that we're exposing the cannabis industry to that
mhm.
maybe have never even thought about it.
So disclaimer, like we're not coercing anyone to get in the cannabis industry legally or illegally. We're not
Mhm.
pumping that. We just giving you insight of real life of what's really
Education.
going on. Yeah. educational purposes.
Mm-hmm.
If I was starting from scratch and I was trying to get in the cannabis industry right now, I would look around me and focus on my niche. I would see who around me uses marijuana, uses cannabis, what they and how often they're using it. And then I would survey who they're getting it from and the presentation of who they're getting it from. So if they getting it from somebody who got the nice little bags, okay. They getting it from somebody with the sandwich bags, okay. I know I can start with the sandwich bags and then graduate. Then I wouldn't worry about trying to get 5-10 pounds immediately and all that shit. Like, no. Right now, you can super eat off bust down. You just got to be consistent and present. So I would figure out where could I go or where could I position myself to be the most accessible to be able to deliver the product to whoever I need.
So you would lead on professionalism.
Yeah, like I would like consistency. Like where could I get off the product the most?
Mm-hmm.
And then boom. And I wouldn't just cut myself off to one demographic of clients. I would go to different clubs, different functions, dressed like the people at those functions.
Yeah.
Soft promote. Mm-hmm. Everybody using drugs down there. Bro.
How do you, because sorry not to cut you off and you giving great insight. I've seen some videos now since that we do cannabis education. It's starting to see some of these people that we inspiring that's trying to give a little game and stuff like that, which is there's nothing wrong with it. But most of that game is pretty generic. Like, oh yeah, you got to see if like your friends and family smoke weed, and then you can sell to them, and then you have good quality but we all know that there's still a stigma on cannabis. You can't just walk up to random people and be like, hey, you smoke weed? Hey, I sell weed. Like, you can't. That's not realistic. And just selling to your family and friends, like, you only going to be able to scale so far. You probably only know 5 to 10 people that you close enough to even bring up, like, hey, do you smoke weed? You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have a lot of family and friends, the average person, that they're just, accessible to or that they know. So when you said you go to clubs and go to parties and events, how do you even bring that up without coming out as like super like a police or just to where it could kind of throw people off where they're like, bro, get this dude away from me. Like, what is he? You know what I mean? Like, how would you even start that conversation?
Different ways. So you know what I'm saying? One, I used to do this because I'm not a smoker. I never have been.
Yeah.
So I would go to areas where I knew that people might smoke, and I just light a blunt or some shit that I roll a blunt, light it.
Yeah.
Just like, and then when I see a motherfucker looking, I'm just like, it's gas shit. What you smoking on? I mean, shit, some gas. You know what I'm saying? I'll be having some shit. And they like, for real? Like that? What?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just little clues.
Put the blunt in my mouth and just hold it there.
Uh-huh.
Instead of inhale, I just exhale.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? Because I'm not a smoker, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would play them kind of games, just looking how I look. And it was risky like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Now it's not as risky to be like, hey, I got the gas.
Yeah, it's more accepted. Yeah.
But then you kind of had to like use your discernment. So how I look, people even now still walk up on. Like I was at a festival for Mardi Gras, and a little white dude started talking to me, and she like, "You look like you're a famous rapper, bro." And I'm like, "I'm Flocka's friend." So he took my Instagram and my Apple Music. She like, "Damn." He's like, after our conversation, he's like, "What's good?" He's like, da da da. I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Bro, listen, I'm about to go get this food and enjoy this music. Listen, I'm on the shrooms right now, bro. So I'm kind of like feeling very groovy right now. So I'm gonna holler at you." He said, "I never did shrooms." He said, "But you wouldn't mind to have any coke, huh?" So it just depends on your look to where people might be comfortable enough to like approach,
open up, yeah.
Or if somebody looks like they're a hippie, you can kind of tell the hippie vibes. Mm-hmm. You just have to like be able to take rejection of, nah, I'm good, bro. Get the aqua stare, like, fuck you offering this shit to me? I don't know you. Like,
that's a really good point. That's a really good point.
Like, yeah, if you can't take rejection, then you're not going to be able to go and source customers. Yeah. But the best way to source customers in new markets is by putting yourself in the market and like watching. It have been times where I went to like clubs, lounges, coffee shops, and just sat and just vibed or just seen somebody pull a lighter out their pocket. I'm like, okay. And when they get up, April just lets you know, look, I got the gas. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah, a lot of y'all want to go 10 for 10, but it's like you guys got to put in the repetition. You got to put in the practice. And this with anything in life, you got to approach 10 people and be prepared that, oh, no, I'm good. I'm straight. But a lot of y'all want to just go up to somebody and like, oh, yeah, I'll buy that from you. Like, and that's, anything that you sell in life, it's like you got to put in the reps. You got to put in the practice. You got to be prepared to say, to hear no. And maybe you can come back with an objection because sometimes the first no can lead to a yes later down the line.
And another way, if I was to start right now, I would start like a legal business. Depending on the laws and where you're from, if the laws are not stringent or if the laws are decriminalized, do like the club promoters do. Make you a flyer, bro, a business card. Pump that shit out. Here you go. I deliver. People love delivery, bro. So you can start your delivery service without even having a delivery service. Like, you're doing it anyway. If you're trapping, you're doing it anyway. So you professionalize it. It's just weed. Depending on where you're from, it's just weed.
Yeah.
Now, if you're somewhere down south with Napoleon law, like Louisiana, still under Napoleon law. Mississippi, Alabama, they still cross them ass cheeks. Handing out business cards may hand yourself directly into the fucking law enforcement. Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, they legalized it from the hemp.
A little bit more accepted, yeah.
They legalized it from the hemp bill. So
yeah,
THCA products, THCA burn and smoke the same as THC, bro.
The same exact thing.
So that's what I would do if I were somebody going into the community of cannabis. And like we would say, I'm a step pressure. I'm coming all the way out, but you ain't got to come out with a big quantity load.
Out the gate, are you going with an exotic bow? Or are you going with something like, or not even a bow? You might only start off with
out the gate. I'm going with.
Are you going with exotic product like top shelf indoor? Or are you going with
you gotta come up first,
because from these gurus I'm hearing, bro, you gotta have the best quality. But what you gotta understand is if you got good quality, 9 times out of 10, everybody else in your area got that same quality. If you with no connections are able to access a certain amount of quality, everybody else is able to get that same quality. If you don't have like real connections, like you're not tapped in with growers, they're gonna have that same quality for the same price that you got it at. Yeah. So I wanted to hear your response on that. I heard a lot, oh, you got to have the best quality. You got to have that exotic, that za. So are you starting with exotic or with a
Hell no. Hell no. You got to come up in the business, man. You can't. I got a clothing line. Man, you think I bought 100 shirts the first rip? I bought 10.
Yeah.
And I did it again. Then I did it again. Then I did 20. Then I did 20 again.
And then you bought a higher quality shirt.
Yeah, and then I started saying, okay, let me get the crop tops. Okay, let me get the workout shirt. Let me get the workout type for the women. Yeah, so like, I wouldn't advise anybody to just come out the gate with the exotic, bro, because that's your overhead. You gotta look at that as overhead. So I will get what everybody else have because it's different time. Like you could out hustle people. Also beat talent. My first tattoo on my hands was hard work. Cause I knew like shit, if I work harder than the next man, I could outbeat them. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ex-athlete as well. Went to college too. Prefer to walk on. I just was in the streets before I even got to college. So it just ain't work out. But hustle beat talent.
Explain that in terms of weed. I feel like that means like if somebody got some exotic and you may not have something of that quality, but you got more hustle and they don't, you can make more money than them.
Shit, yeah. So hustle beat talent in the trap. In the trap is like this. They might have all the good bowls.
Yeah.
But they ass might not get up till 1 p.m.
Lazy.
Man, get your ass up at 6, 7 and catch people who before they go to work who need that shit for their lunch break. Catch them up. So while dude getting up on the lunch break and he got all the good shit, they're gonna come shop with you by default. You can strike you some deals. And you strike you some deals before lunch. Boom. Now when all the motherfuckers who got all the motion up, then you get backburned a little bit, but it's cool though because shit, motherfuckers with all the motion, they probably like to be seen a little more too. So they gotta go get the old lady, they chick, hop in their whip, go stand in line and get them J's. Or they gonna pay early. You know what I'm saying? They gotta hit the scene. You know what I'm saying? So like when they in them little pauses, you just gotta stay down and build your name. Be who you
Consistent.
with, consistency. Like that's how I did it. You know what I'm saying? And if I wanted to go back to it, I would have to do it again. Pick me a location, a city, a town, or where I'm gonna be. Starts, you know what I'm saying? Just wheeling and dealing, doing the best deals for the best product.
And it's not gonna happen overnight.
No, that shit gonna take time, man. Sometimes that shit take months. In the chat, they say that shit just take like this, but
Tomorrow.
realistically, that shit
Like the
take.
videos, go buy you 10 exotic bowls for 800.
Oh my
Now
goodness.
sell them, now sell them 10 for 1,500. Now you got 15,000. It's like, bro, shit do not work like that, bro. If life was that easy, if selling things was that easy, everybody would do it. Like
Everybody will be on.
everybody would be the biggest trappers. Everybody would be the biggest e-com experts. Everybody would be the biggest in whatever you would sell. Like everybody would do that if it's that easy.
Everybody would be on Neo, dog. Like,
Yeah.
but it just shit don't work like that. Like you really gotta pay your dues in this shit. That's just how it go, bro. It's sad that we even gotta like
Talk, keep just keep talking about it. But I just keep seeing these videos. It's like every time it's go buy you an exotic bowl for $1,000. Now bust that exotic bowl down in dime bags. Now you got 10 grand. It's like, bro,
man, bro, stop it, bro. You're gonna be sitting on that shit, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
And that's why I say the customer really like running the game right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the customer really like setting the price. Like, oh, I'm not paying that.
Exactly.
And it's like, to me, like I say, I guess I'm just come from a different kind of business model where I'm only budging on shit that I can budge on. I'm not budging on unbudgeable shit. In the world of the gas, exotic is an unbudgeable thing for me. If I got some exotic laying around,
you're gonna pay the price.
You gotta pay to play, bro. No, I can't beat myself. But like I say, different folks, different strokes, different states. You know how they was on our ass about who's selling $20 sevens? People, they selling it, but they selling it. What you talking about, bro? Like, who the fuck smoking all the spray weed? They rolling that shit, man. They putting it in the air, man.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my boys. He was saying that now it's almost came to like people just want to smoke weed just to smoke, like just to have something to smoke on. It's not even about the experience, getting high, the flavor. It's just literally almost like how the carts are. Like people literally get addicted to just. It's not even about getting high. It's just the people just want to have like a cheap ounce that they could just roll up throughout the whole day and just smoke something at all points throughout the day.
It's called chain smoking, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's called chain smoking, and that's what gets people addicted. The motion of, because see, smoking, it's a breathing technique. It's breathing, bro. So it's a relaxing thing.
Yeah.
Relaxation in the mind pumps off what? Endorphins. Endorphins are responsible for happiness.
How you feel.
So the smoking, you know, I'm not in a good mood until I smoke me something. You know what I'm saying? So that's
he was like, bro, that's literally like junkie behavior.
But
that goes back to the $80 zips. People who smoke like that, they have to buy shit that's $80 a zip to be able to smoke. The average person, like everybody don't have $300 to spend on a zip. But if you smoking that much, you gotta find somebody that got $100 zips, $80 zips. If you want to smoke throughout the whole day, every day.
Like I said, bro, I think the customer really like controlling the market, bro. 100%.